live, uncut, unedited, tell the truth,
And what?
and shame the devil.
I
I
love
love
being
being
black. All right, people, come on in. This is live, uncut, unedited, coming late tonight, late night. I know some of y'all got to get up, go to work in the morning, but I just decided to come on and have a little talk real quick, maybe a half an hour, 45 minutes. You know how it go. Just appreciate you guys for tuning in. This is always a pleasure for my people to come on in. Come on in. This is live, uncut, unedited. This is where we tell the truth and shame the devil. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Where my YouTube family at? Make sure y'all on here. All right, make sure my YouTube family on it. Okay, they here streaming. Okay, YouTube family, YouTube family. Come on in, come on in, come on in, people. Come on in. All right, come on in, YouTube family. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Can't see it on the screen, but I know they're there. All right, I see one. All right, let's see what's going on. Katie Brown, what's going on? I see you. I see you. Lisa Love, what's up, Lisa? Benitra Smith, how you doing, my sister? Joyce L. Smith, how are you? All right. Laws matter. That's right. YouTube in the house. Yolanda Brown, what's up, Miss Yolanda? Latanya Gambling, Martin. I'm in my Martin Lawrence voice. Hey, hi. Hi. All right. Was that Pebbles? Mm-hmm. Neither. All right. Sharice, right. Sharice, what you doing up? I forgot. You on vacation this week. All right. Brandy Wine. What's going on, Brandy? Is that Dwayne Davis? Okay. Yeah, we got a lot to talk about. Keenan Nicole, what's going on? I appreciate you guys. It's good to see you guys too. Hey, Peggy. What's up, Peggy? Peggy, one of my favorites. Y'all know that. Peggy always look out for me. Ella Clark, what's going on? I see you. Deborah D. Edison. All right. D, what you doing up late, man? My buddy Eddie. What's up, Eddie? What's good? I was in Chicago a week ago at my family. I went to the baby on the 9. Okay. And you sleep. Okay, I ain't gonna be long tonight, y'all. I love being black.
I love being black.
I love being black. All right, Virgie M. Holmes. All right, how you doing? All right. All right, Miss Ward, what's up? All right, what's going on? Oh, wow. Ali, I love Martin shared. All right. Crystal Thompson. All right. Y'all share it. Good Italian beef too. Okay. This latest part on my phone. Okay. Chris Harris Jackson. All right. Raven Harris. All right. Brother D, what's going on, brother?
I love being black. Tell the truth.
And what?
And shame the
All
devil.
I need to look out for y'all kids. Yeah, that's true. We're going to get into it, people. We're not going to hold y'all long. I just wanted to get on here. I miss you guys, too. Y'all know I've been real busy. Yeah, your boy Martin G's been out here hustling, y'all. I've been out here trying to make money. Listen, I appreciate every last one of you guys, for your support, but I got to get out there and make it. I'm not like others. I'm not out here trying to swindle the YouTube people, the Facebook people, and the Twitter X people out of money. Listen. I always say, if you want to give Martin Johnson something, I shouldn't have to ask you. God placed it on your heart. You can give it. That's okay. I accept it. But I'm not going to be out here begging. Just not going to do that. The Bible said that he said, I've never seen the righteous forsaken, nor his seed begging bread. And I believe I'm the seed of God. All right. Kennard, what's up? Tell the truth and shame the
I
devil.
love being black. Tell the truth.
Eric Hoover,
And
what's up?
shame
Stop the violence.
devil.
That's right. That's right, people. I'm one of the few soldiers that still left. Now, there's many others now, but I'm one of the few that still left out here. Still left out. Still got my integrity. All right, let's get started. All right, people, what I want to talk about is a very serious situation. What we noticing is trending. A lot of young people as well as older people, mostly women, are coming up missing. coming up missing. And a lot of young people, they know the rules at home. They know if their parents hit them, they can call the police, and it has started DCFS case and all that. And they just leave. They just defiant to the parents. So a lot of these young people, now let me just say this. Now I'm going to say this out of respect. A lot of young people are not really coming up missing. Most of the time, they are running away, being defiant against their parents, against the household. But we list them as missing because they are still a minor. A lot of them out there been in these groups, fast, want to stay there all night long. Listen, young people, if you listen to me, you cannot be like your neighbor, stay out all night, have boys in the house, or young men, or have other men in the house, or young girls, and you can't do that. Every household is ran different. And I'm just telling you the truth. A lot of you, listen, young ladies, I remember, give you guys a real story, true story. I remember my daughter called herself running away. And she was telling me, well, I feel like my friend's more family than my natural family. I said, okay, if you feel like that, go to your mama house and get all your clothes and take it wherever you're going to. And we're going to see how long that's going to last. And I'm going to tell you, young ladies, young boys love when you don't listen to your parents. And when you tell a young man that you ran away and he know you on the run, oh my God, he got you. He got you. You're a perfect candidate to be pimped. I'm telling you, pimped out. After he get through sleeping with you, he gonna call his cousin in the room, man. Just rub on the ear, kiss on the leg, and she gonna give it to you. She ain't got nowhere to go, so she got to do something. I'm telling you, young ladies, you think the grass is greener on the other side? Listen, you start popping pills. Now listen, you call them popping pills, drinking lean, throwing up, getting drunk, you having fun. But it ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun and said, well, what do you mean by that, Martin? When you start doing strange things for smoking weed, when you start doing strange things just to get drunk, when you start doing strange things just to pop pills, and you find yourself addicted, and don't get me wrong, parents out there, you don't have to believe me, but we have a generation of young folks that are on drugs. They are addicted to drugs. They are addicted to pills. They are addicted to alcohol, and they are addicted to that loud weed and what do you call it, lean. They're addicted to it. And see, one thing about the pills is odorless. You can't smell it on them. They're not slurred, but you can tell their behavior is not right. See, let me just say something to speak to the parents right now real quick. It's any parent's nightmare to raise up a son, a child, a daughter for 18 years. You instill all the things that you know, all the principles, and a demon come along in one day and destroy everything that it took you years to instill in your child, your son or your daughter. That's any parent's nightmare. And a lot of time as parents, we can see our children friends and their girlfriend and their boyfriend. We know they ain't no good, but our children are defiant. They want to prove us wrong as being teenagers, young adults. I'm going to prove my mama wrong. She don't know what she talking about. He ain't like that. I'm going to prove my mama wrong. She ain't like that. She a nice person. Listen, I'm going to tell you something, young folks. Most of the times when your mother and your father tell you something, most of the time they're right. Maybe here and there they get it wrong, but most of the time they're right. They can see far. Listen, you turn 16, 17, 18 now. Now you think you've been here longer than your mother and your father. Now you smelling yourself, young lady. You got an overdeveloped body. Young man, you got a little hair downstairs. Now you carrying pistols. You done shot somebody. Now you're trying to intimidate your own mother in your own household. That's what you're trying to do. Proving that you're a man. And the first thing happened, you go out there and shoot somebody or hurt somebody or get caught on tape, smashing and grabbing or robbing somebody on the CTA, who you gonna cry? Mama! Mama. Now, young lady, now you out there having unprotected sex, which you had already told your mom that you're a virgin. Now you're pregnant. Now you scrambling, trying to figure out how to get abortion without your mother knowing. And in the state of Illinois, you can do that. You trying. And most of the time, y'all young folks that get abortions, sometimes you get another one too as well. They don't be just one, it be 2 or 3. So I'm going to tell you, young lady, if you're out there having sex with this one and that one and this one and that one, young men are not going to allow you to live that down. You want to imitate what you see on porn, on the internet. That stuff is not real, people. All that hollering and screaming, that's not real. They're getting paid to perform. Young lady, young man. Now, young man, you decide that you want to be gay now. You want to hang out with the gay community. And you know your mother and your father are not going to allow you to practice that craft in their house. Now, they have no control of what you like in the bedroom at all. Every man and every woman know their appetite. Period. Now, we know we living in a society where they tell the people that want to be gay, it's okay, it's accepted. Listen, it's not okay to be gay. Period. Well, you say, well, Mark, you gay bashing. I'm not gay bashing. Listen, when you call a gay person a name, don't they get upset? Most of the time they get upset. Listen, sex is between a man and a woman. Relationship is between a man and a woman. And I could tell any gay person that's openly gay or in the closet gay, if it wasn't for a male or female, you would not be here. Period. We living in a society where they open with their sexuality. And listen, should nobody know what you like in the bedroom or what you do in the bedroom, except you and that person that you're doing it with. That's it. We don't need to know what extracurricular things that you like to do in the bedroom, kinky things. That's none of our business. That's private. Sex is private. It's between 2 adults. It's supposed to be 2 couples that are married. That's what it's supposed to be about. It's about family. Somebody said Adam and Eve and not Adam and Steve, and that's correct. That's correct. Young lady, young man, listen to me. Stop running away. I'm talking to the teenagers now. Stop running away. Stop it. You're hurting your parents. And a lot of you teenagers, you run away because you want to do what you want to do. And this is a mistake that I see a lot of parents make. I just want my baby back. No, but when your baby come back, your baby still have to obey and follow rules. When you go to school, they have rules. When you go to grocery stores, they have rules. When you play sports, they have rules. Everywhere in life, they have rules. So you have to learn how to follow rules, young people. You say, well, Mark, you don't know my stepfather is touching me. It's a way that you can handle that without running away. Go to a relative house. Go to your auntie, your cousin, and explain to them what's going on in your household. You feel very uncomfortable. Your stepfather is looking at you. He's stripping you. He's touching you. Keep coming in the room late at night. You have to tell your mother or your father. You have to do that. Period. Young teenagers is not cool. Every day we hearing about, just about every day, a young person getting shot and gunned down. And I always tell people, when you on the internet, let's go for the young and old. How are you going to argue with a person that you really don't know and you don't even know how they look like, what they look like? That's like almost arguing with a ghost, something that you can't see. And that's real talk. We having a lot, if you notice, a lot of women are coming up missing. It's probably due to stress. It's probably due to relationship. It's probably due to financial and all that. Some people just losing their minds right now. We're living in that day and age. They're hurting. They're suffering. And I beg of any one of you, if you have a mental health crisis, get yourself some help. Don't leave us. When I say us, your family, your friends, in suspense. We need to know your whereabouts. We need to know your location as friends. Why you think when you scroll down my page, you see so many people that's coming up missing? Some of them probably being snatched. Some of them probably just volunteering, just walking away, just fed up. Don't give up on life. Don't give up on your children. Don't give up on your parents. Don't give up on nothing. Find a way to get yourself some help. Pray and ask God to help you, lead you in a direction. And I know sometimes it can get so stressful that you just can't pray. You can call somebody and ask them to pray for you. Or you can find a counselor, someone that you can confide in and talk with. It's rough out here. I understand. It's rough out here, especially as being a Black person living in a big city. It's rough. So parents, we still have to love on our children. At the same time, we have to discipline them. We have to teach them. We have to instruct them. We have to love on them. We just can't be cussing them out every time we see them, call them all types of ungodly names. You this. That's a terrible thing to do, to call your daughter a whore. That's a terrible thing to do, to say to your son, you look like your ugly ASS father. That's a terrible thing to say. See, let me say something. A lot of you parents, you've been cussing your sons and daughters out since they 1 and 2 years old. Now they're at the age of 12 or 13. It's almost, it's like water rolling off a duck feather. It don't even penetrate them no more. You done cuss them out so much they have come accustomed to it. Now your child is walking around here angry, confused. If he can't get no love at home, or she can't get no love at home, now she's going out there having sex with this person and that person. Now your son decides that he want to be gay. He want to sleep with men with money. Listen, when we don't pay attention as parents to our teenagers and we don't invest in them time, I'm not just saying hand them a cell phone, hand them a tablet, buy them the latest Jordans and all that. It's okay. But people, instead of buying our children everything that we didn't have, we need to teach them everything that we didn't know. We need to arm them with the necessary information so they can make it in life. Make it in life, period. And mothers, I know we talk about missing people. We have to allow the fathers to communicate with the child. And see, you can't get mad at a man that you laid down and you didn't know and you had a baby by him. That's on you. You made an unwise decision. That's on you as a parent, as an adult. That's on you. Now you have to live with it. Make it right with your son and with your daughter. Listen, a lot of us parents, we keep secrets from our children. We don't want to let our children know that their real father was married or their real father was our best friend. So we don't want to let them know. So a lot of us parents right now, we holding secrets. I'm talking about male and females. We holding secrets. We holding secrets that we're going to take to the grave, and we don't tell our children. Some of us as parents, we tell our children their father is no good because we're bitter. We're mad that they don't want us. And we gave in too easy and got pregnant, and they lied to us. Now, that's not all the woman's fault. It takes two to tango now. Men, you going out there and buying them $3,500 rims and tires, getting you a stereo system in your car, your old school car, and you know next month is back to school month. And it's time to you to put up or shut up and buy your son and your daughter some clothes. Now, you're going to put that pressure on your children not wanting to go to school, being teased. Now they decide, hey, I'm not going to school because I don't have no new school uniforms, new shoes. Well, put that pressure on your son and daughter when you know you have the money and you had the money. You went to the gambling boat and you took a risk, a chance of gambling to make more money. Do the right thing by your child. Do the right thing. Now, next month, which is in a couple of more hours, less than a half an hour, it's going to be August. It's going back to school month. Do the right thing by your child. Don't see, as parents, we have to watch what we say to our children. We got to watch who we put in front of our children, who we pay more attention to than our children. We just can't push them off in the room with cable, internet, cell phone, new clothes, and we entertaining in the next room, smoking weed, drinking, having sex, and we're not paying no attention to our little ones. Now, when the gangs start paying attention to them, then when the drill music become real to them, now when the snatch and grab boys or the kid boys become real to them, now we got a problem. Now we embarrassed because the neighbor seen your 16-year-old son driving a Kia. Now, when a neighbor confronts you and tells you that, now you want to cuss the neighbor out. Mom, father, we're putting a lot of pressure on our young teenagers. Some of our teenagers, they're crying out for attention. They want some attention. Listen, when was the last time that you told your young teenager that you love him or her? When was the last time, dad or mom, that you hug your child and say, I love you, you're mine? When was the last time you do it? But I guarantee you can remember the last time when you cussed them out and called them all types of names and called them nasty and stinky and dirty, you're a whore, you're a prostitute. You can remember that. I got to tell the truth, people. A lot of our behavior is stemming from our youth leaving the home without our permission. And a lot of youth out there, well, you know what? They got boyfriends. Even though they're not allowed to have boyfriends and girlfriends or lovers, they know as parents, we're not approving that. But they sneak and do it anyway. And they having sex. And a lot of parents, we don't want to believe that our beautiful daughter is having sex. We don't want to believe that our son is having sex. We don't want to believe that. We don't want to believe that our son got a 14-year-old girl pregnant and he's 15. We don't want to believe that. We don't want to believe that. Not my little son. Yes, your little son. Listen, we living in 2024, well, teenagers are doing what adults do. They're doing drugs, they're doing alcohol, they're having sex, they're robbing, they're stealing, they're carjacking, they're shooting people, they're committing fraud, they're doing everything, just about everything adults are doing. They're involved into the criminal elements. They're confused about their gender, what they like. Everything that adults are doing, that's what they're doing. And so as parents, we have to be careful what we say, how we live in front of our children. We can't be hallelujah on Sunday and Saturdays and raising hell on Mondays, cussing them out and sneaking our boyfriend in at 2:00 in the morning. And see, listen, I'm going to tell you something about that too. Young people, young teenagers, young children, they know when someone is in their house because you keep your door closed and they know it. Well, you say, well, Martin, I'm grown. Yeah, you are grown. I can do what I want. But you should not entertain strangers around your children, even in your home. It's not good. Most of the time, in these unwanted pregnancy, it's because I saw you, you saw me, we hooked up, we smoked, we drank, we went out on a couple of dates. Now we land in the bed and having sex, and now I'm pregnant. We got a little relationship going on. We don't really even know each other. Don't even know each other. We live in a day and time where people are so quick to have sex with one another. Now, I'm not talking about letting somebody wait the 90-day rule and all that. I'm not talking about none of that. I'm just period. We are so quick to have sex with each other without even knowing nothing about it. Some of you ladies out there and men, you've never seen the person that you sleep with ID. You probably don't know their real name. Have you ever seen their ID? Seriously. You know what? That's a good question, Martin. Yeah. What do you know about them? See, let me just say this. We have a lot of missing adults. They're having a nervous breakdown. They're having a mental breakdown. They're having a moment. It's the pressures of life. And I'm here. I love sharing my platform with the families of people that are missing. People inbox me, could you share it? And I share it because I have a big platform, and I probably was one of the first people that was doing it on social media. And I don't have a problem doing that. So this is a sobering message to my Facebook family, to my YouTube family, my Twitter X family, Instagram family. We have to do better when we handling our teenagers, because our teenagers have so many bad influences. When we at work for 8 hours a day, an hour to get to work, an hour to come back, get back to home, that's almost 10 hours. Somebody said, well, Martin, ain't no men in the home, ain't no women either, because the women at work. They're at work. So the child is there to defend for him or herself. You know it yourself. When you know mama's schedule, some of us, we have snuck females into the house. And we wasn't playing house. We was having fun, we call it. We were doing things that we ought not to be doing. Seriously. This is serious talk, people. I'm not saying that my life is perfect or my children are perfect. They are just like yours. They have made some mistakes. They're going to make some more mistakes. All I can do as an adult is to tell them what's right. It's up to them when they leave my presence to do the right thing. It's up to them. Now, let me say this to the parents. I'm not trying to shame no parent that have a missing teenager or runaway. I'm not trying to shame you, because we know a lot of our young folks are rebellious. They want to do what they want to do. They think they're grown. They want to dress like grown-ups. They want to do drugs like grown-ups and everything. So if you have a missing loved one, feel free to inbox me. I don't really get into questioning about your child or your son or your daughter or things like that. I just post them up. So even when they are found, I don't even go back and ask a parent, well, where was they at? I don't do nothing. If they volunteer their information to me, I keep it to myself. I never make it public, because I know from experience watching and talking to parents is very embarrassing. It almost, when you have a child that's running away, you believe you're wondering, like, what the public gonna think about me? They're gonna think I'm an unfit parent. No parent, and I'm talking to the fathers and the mothers, want no one to believe that they are unfit because they have a daughter or son ran away. Not at all. So this is not a shame game. I'm just saying these are things that I'm trying to bring things to the light that we can do and build our bond with our children. We have to build a bond with our children. If we don't build that bond, somebody else would. The gangs out there, the kid boys, the drugs out there, the weed and alcohol is out there. They're going to build a bond with something. We have to love on our children. And some of us, we have special need children, and they require a lot of attention. And that's okay. We got to give it to them. Some require more attention than the others. And we have to know that as parents. We have to really know that. And I appreciate you guys for tuning in. This is Live Uncut. I hope I've said something that will enlighten you to do better, to educate you, to look for little signs. It's a terrible thing to come home and your little son or daughter is not at home. You haven't heard from them. Their phone is cut off. And I'm going to tell you, young lady and young man, is no joke. These streets are no joke. They don't love none of us. And you got these pimps, well, they call them security, bodyguards, whatever. They are making money off young females that run away, that don't want to listen to their mother or father. They don't care nothing about you. All they want is some money. They're going to get high with you. They're going to drink and smoke with you, put you on some type of drug, have sex with you. Now they're going to drop you off and say, make some money. You be like, oh, hold on, I thought we was in a real, no, go make me some money. Now you're afraid of them because you know they carry guns. They threaten you. Now you operating under fear. You're afraid to call your mom because you're embarrassed. You cussed out. You told her she didn't know what she was talking about. Now you're too embarrassed to go back home. You're shame. You're shame. Young lady, young man, come back home. Go back home. Go get yourself some help. Go get you some counseling. Request for some counseling. You and your mom, you and your father. Get your life back. Get your family life back. I believe your mother love you. I believe your father love you. I'm compelling for you tonight to come home. Go home. Go home to your mother where they love you at. These streets don't love you. They're going to use you up. When they get through using you, they're going to throw you in front of a bus. And I'm just not literally speaking, or kick you down the stairs. Period. Don't break your mother's heart. Don't break your father's heart. Somebody love you. And I'm going to tell you, young folks, some of you that's going to run away, call yourself runaway, being grown and defiant against your parents, some of you might not come back. Your mom might be standing over you and trying to identify you in the more. And you don't want that. You're going to break your mother's heart. Should no parent have to bury their child, the child should be burying the parent. And I'm saying this out of love in the best way I know how, but I got to tell the truth and shame the devil. So I want to thank you guys for tuning in. I know it's late. It was on my heart and to go live, but I was a little tired. I've been in the hot sun all day, but appreciate you. Think about what I said. Share it. Talk about it. Sit down with your loved one, your sons and your daughters, and discuss this video. Ask your son, ask your daughter, what can I do to become a better parent? Do we need to spend more time with each other instead of on the cell phone? Do we need to have a family day, a family time to go out to the show or something, to dinner or something, out to an outing? Real talk. All right, people. Thank y'all for so much for tuning in. I miss you all, you guys. Thank you. This is live, uncut, unedited. I want to thank my YouTube family. Appreciate you. In the next couple of days, we'll be having a series of people that's coming on here to explain about their different cases, what happened to the. I got another case coming up real soon about a parent. She lost her daughter to a shelter. They killed her daughter in the shelter. So, and we're going to talk about that within the next couple of days. So just be aware, stay tuned, try to make some announcements. But I appreciate you. You already know what.
You already know what it is.
What is it?
Live, uncut, unedited. Tell the truth.
And what?
And shame the devil.
I love being black.